The icy wind slices across the open tundra, stinging every inch of exposed skin. Visibility less than 10 meters. Somewhere beyond the white blur, a faint sound echoes a whimper, weak and fading. Most would turn back. But for a trained rescuer, this is the moment everything they've prepared for becomes real. Long before they face a life-or-death mission, animal rescuers endure months, sometimes years, of grueling training. They crawl through burning structures thick with smoke, plunge into raging floodwaters, and trek across blistering deserts under a punishing sun. Every scenario is designed to push them to the edge, because when a life is at stake, hesitation isn't an option. Animal rescuers need not only physical endurance, but also strategic thinking, quick decision-making, and adaptability. Their job is high risk, requiring courage, stamina, and the ability to stay calm under immense pressure. In a training yard somewhere, a rescuer straps on 40 pounds of gear, each buckle and strap checked twice. A whistle blows. The simulation begins. He sprints toward a structure engulfed in controlled flames. As he charges through the inferno, heat rolls over him like a wave. Adrenaline pumps, heart pounding, lungs burning. It's not because he's afraid, but because one day it will be real. He drops low, moving by feel, not sight. Thick smoke stings his eyes, but he keeps crawling. Seconds tick by, each one an eternity. Suddenly, he finds it. In the corner, an animal dummy lies surrounded by smoke machines pumping out toxic clouds. Carefully, he checks for a pulse, then secures the struggling form onto a stretcher. Backing out, he signals for help. Together, they carry their burden to safety. Elsewhere, another team braces against a man-made river surge. Water crashes over their helmets. The current is merciless. Pulling, dragging, one wrong move and it could end your career before it begins. They dive again and again, emerging gasping for air, shaking off the stinging cold. This isn't a swimming pool. Here, the water's icy grip clings long after you leave its depths. Each dive teaches them to control panic, to move in harmony with the current, to reach and cradle a terrified creature without causing harm. Learning to trust your partner is just as vital as knowing the perfect swimming stroke. But what if the floodwaters carry debris, broken fences, twisted metals, even abandoned cars? Then the real challenge starts. Rescuers work together to extricate a dummy trapped beneath a tangle of steel bars. This isn't just about brute strength. It's about strategy, leverage, and patience. Will the structure hold? Can they get clear without injuring their charge? Tension builds with every movement. Success means another day of training, another step closer to being ready for when the call comes in for good. Meanwhile, in the wilderness, minutes turn to hours. The rescuer pushes on, driven by duty and a quiet resolve. When others falter, he advances, driven by a primal urge to persist. Now he must scale a rocky incline, scrambling up loose shale, each movement measured, each handhold tested. Above him, the blizzard rages, whipping snow into his face, chilling him to the bone. But he doesn't flinch. He moves with practiced grace, agility born from countless hours of training. And yet, despite the physical demands, animal rescuers must also be keen observers, able to read the subtlest signs of distress, whether it's a deer caught in thorny undergrowth or a fox trapped in ice. For them, every rustle, every desperate plea, resonates with a significance that goes beyond sound. They listen, they observe, they strategize. They know that in the wild's embrace, every moment counts. Rescuers aren't just athletes or daredevils, they're students of the wild, learning the language of distress calls, the subtle cues of body language, and the nuanced signs of injury. A deep understanding of animal behavior is their secret weapon. Whether it's coaxing a frightened fawn from a perilous ledge or calming a snarling dog from a collapsed mineshaft, they know that patience and respect for their charges are often the difference between success and failure. But it's not all about brute force and intimate knowledge of the terrain. Rescuers also have to master the art of concealment. Stalking through knee-deep water, they must remain unseen, becoming one with the environment. Their movements are ghost-like, silent, precise, ensuring that their presence doesn't exacerbate the animal's distress. This is a ballet of precision, a dance of controlled breaths and unwavering focus. Back in the training yard, things are getting chaotic. Rescuers stumble around in goggles blacked out, ears filled with earplugs pumping out simulated chaos. Disoriented, vulnerable, uncertain, instructors throw unpredictable challenges at them, testing their mettle, challenging their resolve. All the while, a lifeline hangs precariously above, a reminder of the support that's there if they ask for it. Through it all, the blind rescue drill goes on. Time seems to stand still, each second stretched taut with anticipation. Will they succeed or fail? Will they grasp the lifeline or falter in their quest? Suddenly, a panicked yelp pierces the din, an animal trapped, scared, and alone. The rescuers spring into action. Adrenaline surges, instincts take over. Their training kicks in, guiding their steps, informing their decisions. Guided by intuition, honed through countless hours of practice, they navigate the labyrinth of sound and fury. Each move is deliberate, each breath controlled, The enormity of the situation presses down on them. Lives hang in the balance. Their actions, swift, efficient, and compassionate, are the difference between hope and despair. Moments later, a cheer erupts, echoing through the yard. Success, they've conquered the blind rescue drill. But their journey isn't over. Each drill, each simulated danger, each punishing test serves as a stepping stone to the real world, where danger isn't confined to training yards, where emotions run high, and where lives truly hang in the balance. Back on the frozen tundra, the whimper grows fainter. The rescuer moves forward, pushing through knee-deep snow, heavy boots crunching with each step. Behind him, a lifeline anchored, a safety measure against the biting winds and blinding snow. The wind howls, adding to the desolate beauty of the landscape. The sky, a vast expanse of gray, offers no respite from the biting cold. Visibility is minimal, but the rescuer presses on, guided by instinct and experience. And then he sees it, a small shape huddled in the swirling frost, a half-frozen fox, its breath shallow, its eyes glazed with the encroaching cold. He moves in, his presence a beacon of hope in the desolate landscape. With gentle hands he scoops up the frightened animal, wrapping it in thermal blankets, whispering soothing words. His touch is firm yet tender, his voice a calming presence in the raging storm. The fox stirs, a faint whimper escaping its frozen lips. The rescuer continues his journey, each step slower, heavier, the weight of responsibility pressing down on him. As he emerges from the blinding snow, a cheer echoes, relief, tinged with exhaustion, washes over him. The fox is carried back through the storm, each step slower, heavier, but in the rescuer's arms, it's safe, and that's enough. This is what drives these men and women to push themselves to the limit, to confront danger head-on and to venture into the unknown. It's not about fame, fortune, or recognition. It's about duty, honor, and an unwavering commitment to helping those in need. For these brave souls, every scar tells a story of courage. Every moment of fear underscores their dedication. They stand ready, resilient, and steadfast, a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration and rescue. If you want to see more untamed rescues, survival tactics, and hidden lessons from the wild, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on my channel. Jungle Echoes, Rescue and Mystery. Your support means the world to us. Together, let's continue to explore, discover, and learn from the incredible world around us. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring.